the big rock in the yard is...
It'll catch it. Yeah, it'll catch it. You've been hooking up and dropping this trailer a lot this week, Johnny.
Oh yeah. Running. I still remember the only time I saw him lose his temper. I sat there and laughed in the truck, and he looked up at me like...
I don't know about you guys at your job sites, but sometimes I think advancements in equipment and technology, as great as it is, can also set us back a little bit, because when we don't have that equipment available to do a job, we forget that we can still do the job. And what I'm talking about is coming up here in just a few moments, you're gonna see Blaine loading the dump truck with concrete. And as he's loading that truck with concrete, he's just going to gently lower that right in using a set of forks. And that's the way we used to do all of our demos before we ever had the beak or a grapple bucket or anything else. We started this company with an old janky skid loader, a bucket, and then when we finally were able to afford it, upgraded to a set of forks. And you can still get a job done with just an old set of forks. Just takes a little finesse. Some of you guys aren't gonna like what I'm gonna say next, but it is what it is. As a boss on a job, you start to notice little things that make one guy stand out from another guy. And on our projects, getting promoted has nothing to do with working hard. When you're in construction, that's a given. We automatically have to work hard because the work we do is hard work. So when you show up and you just work hard, you're just doing your job. The guys that really stand out are the guys that think steps ahead and then take action on those steps. As a boss, our job is to always make sure that everyone that's on our crew always has plenty of work ahead of them. But sometimes you get those individuals that know what those next steps are and they start to do them on their own. They may not be the smartest guy on the crew, they may not be the best looking guy on the crew, but if they are the guy that understands what has to happen 2, 3, 4 steps ahead, they become the most valuable guy on the crew. And those are the guys that in construction tend to get promoted the fastest and tend to move up the chain the quickest. And this whole thing started when I watched Art sitting on a pallet on the side as the truck was dumping dirt.
All right, back from lunch. The plan for the rest of the day though, We're not gonna get really ripping into where we're gonna be putting the wall here. There's a chance of rain this weekend. So the homeowner added a few kind of random things. He wants this area regraded. We got some rock to get rid of, and then he's got around the corner there, it's like some big hole kind of goofy grade thing going on. So we're gonna get that all fixed up and get everything buttoned up for rain.
And one of the things I want to challenge you guys as business owners is to realize what 20 minutes a day wasted actually converts to in real money for the small business owner. Let's just take this job site where I have a crew of 3 guys. If those 3 guys waste just 20 minutes a day each, at the end of a week, they've wasted 5 hours. At the end of a year, that 5 hours per week of wasted time, $8,580 just on one 3-man crew lost. Once you start to understand how important it is to make sure that your production is up and all of your guys are fully functioning and working, then you start to understand where the profits go and where the profits don't go. And a lot of times that little bit of wasted time means the profits aren't going in your pocket. As business owners, we gotta stay ahead of that game and stay on top of it.
Boom, right on the nuts. All right, good morning, everyone. I'm alive. Freaking ground washed. So I ended up with 5. I got 2 on my leg, and I got 2 in my shoe, and then I got that 1 on my friggin' face. Super fun. I was all like shivering, sweating, and all sorts of crap. So I got kicked off the site by Tim and Blaine yesterday. So they got most of the demo done, it looks like, and I think we're gonna start building today, but we'll find out.
It's been our experience that the more you get stung by wasps and hornets, the more you are likely to have an allergic reaction to them. And the kind of work we do, it's very typical to get stung by them. So anytime that happens, we always want to make sure people get checked out, Sam included. We want them happy and healthy. So if we see something like that happen, we'll either make a guy go ahead and get checked out, or we'll bring him in ourselves. So yeah, Sam did get kicked off the job. So sometimes we have to force a guy to leave a project, whether they want to or not, because we don't want to jeopardize someone's health. Now in this case, if Sam got lit up by wasp like he was talking about, the best thing we can do is make sure that he's goes in and gets checked out. A stitch in time saves 9. We learned that hard and fast rule with Art when Tim came out to the job site and brought him in to make sure that he wasn't having any health issues, and that's just something that we've always technically done. Tim though does it better than anyone else. I'll be straight with you. He's always looking out for everyone's needs, and he's super technical and super analytical, which is perfect because I'm a 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of guy, and let's get it done, and if we screw up, we'll fix it on the way at times. And so him and I have this perfect yin-yang balance going on, because sometimes it's best, I think, as a business owner to understand your own strengths, your own weaknesses, and to find people that can fill those gaps in. And I know what I'm good at, and I know what Tim's good at, and between the two of us, we kind of make it work. So I hope wherever you guys are at in your jobs, you're able to make it work and you have a good balance. But coming up on the next one, you guys, we're gonna tear into this retaining wall and we're gonna finish it from start to finish. And this is a pretty fancy schmancy terraced retaining wall, and you're gonna be able to see the whole thing incomplete just in one video, just boom, boom, boom. We're gonna get her done for you. That's all we got for you on this one. God bless you guys. Go get them. We'll catch you on the next one.